Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Jose the Golden One here with Perry Asia and Brother Fisher. We're here in Bryant Park, NYC, doing another interview. You know, JCT TV is #1 for the latest in the news, entertainment world. So we contact people in the entertainment business, people that really have the know-how and has the hand in the business and can tell people the truth and dismiss myths about the game and the industry itself. How you doing today, Perry Asia?
Good.
The weather's great out here, so it's a good time, man. A lot of people here. Brother Fisher, could you just talk to the people at home that are watching, let them know who you are and how you're affiliated with JCT TV?
Well, me and Papa T, we've been going back way when she was being thought of. We've been going back. And we worked in a lot of entertainment industry as far as working at different events, not just here in New York, but in Connecticut. We did a lot of things in other states as well. And just trying to get back to the same traditions, put back the form of what the music industry should be. The whole conversation right now on why social media is taking it to a left field and it's being misunderstood. And it's time to really bring the message back to where it should be.
I agree with you. As artists, we have a responsibility to bring people a message, a word, something to people. Artists think very abstract, grab different concepts from out the air and present it to people in an understandable way. And like you said, they have taken it left field to a whole different, probably where people didn't think the arts would take it, because most people want to see it in a positive light or see their art used in a manner to help the public. And a lot today, especially in hip-hop and the urban culture or the urban entertainment world, you see a lot of, I don't know if you want to say degrading lyrics or degrading type things like that. Is that what you think about when you think about the hip-hop industry or the entertainment industry?
Well, it's not really the form of the degrading. It's more about the message. Every decade you realize again, right, that it's a different revolving circle. But now we get older, but the message itself, why, it's still the same thing. It's just like the dances and things. Why the dance is still the dance, but they just changed up the name. So now we have to turn around again and understand when it was being developed the first time. What was the real purpose behind it, right? And what was the real message before they started, trying to recreate the wheel. So we got to bring that tradition back, and we have to bring them back to understanding why when it was first being formed, this is really what we was trying to let you know what's going on. Right, and then take it back to where it has more concept to it, and with the concept, right, to bring our youth to understand again, right, that this is the pattern you guys start growing into, So when you start spitting these words, right, then understand really the meaning behind the words, because see, that's what we're being lost at. What are we really teaching, and what do we really want to see our future to become?
It's almost like a lost in translation type of thing. Don't know the meaning of certain words or certain phrases. Now artists, they do create their music, but in the industry, we know it's a huge industry, a worldwide thing in entertainment. How much free writing or whatever, how much control do they have over what they're trying to say and what they're trying to get out to the people?
Well, look at it on two sides. Look at it again, why what the business aspect of it. Understand again why what they think might sell. But then look at the artist too, and that's the artist. Why? What is his own reputation? What is the legacies in which he want to grow into as he continue to get older as well? So then you guys see at the concept, why, on what respect level, why do you want to see yourself? Do you want to see yourself about making money, or do you want to see yourself as a person, why, that makes a difference? And then at the end of the day, why, take it either on a business level, I'm just here for fast money, or take it to the level where that my words can mean something if I had to do it on my own.
Definitely, I follow you. See exactly what you're saying. Perry Asia, you listen to a lot of new music that comes out, and do you think you see the artists that are trying to do it just for the business, as Brother Fisher said, just for the quick money or whatever, as opposed to the other artists that are just doing it to spread a bigger message?
Yes, but there also is artists who make songs just to entertain themselves, not like the world, like the people. They just rap about certain things that's irrelevant. Yeah.
And that's not always wrong. I mean, because there are artists, they do want to express themselves and what they believe in or what they like, the things like that. But I asked you, how much control do they have over their work? Because we know the industry is ran by a certain handful of people, execs, people that, you know, they pretty much have their hands held down on the industry. You have to get in through the industry by these people, or it's probably would be easier to get in through these people.
Well, that is you can say easy is like who you know to get in, but see what everyone again what should be of their own freeborn. Meaning, at the end of the day, what if you still believe what that you got a good positive message and you got a good product, guess what happens? What you can sell this by who you are. You can get in even if you have to start from the beginning. You know, timing is always everything. Right? If you try to get in real fast, of course you're going to go with the guy that's going to sit there and say, you got to do it my way. But if you're trying to make things happen and you know where you want to do it correctly, then build it on your own. So that means what happens? Go to school, find out how they did it through the corporations, make your own name, find your own investors, and you make your own message. Because at the end of the day, now you know for sure why you're doing the right thing for the way that you want to make happen, not the way they telling you to make it happen for them. See, so when you start talking about, again, how you can make this stuff go in the direction who have the lock hold, it's the people that got the product. So any person can make their own name.
You know, about that.
And don't feel that you can't be independent. Because again, the safe way of doing things is just knowing that you're doing it the way that you feel comfortable. What?
That comes to the control of the artist, and you know they have their own control over their work, so they choose who they want to work with or how they want to go about their route in life. Now I bring all this up because especially nowadays in the media and a lot of these new artists, they bring certain groups and people into the mix, and as you said before, it's almost like a lost in translation. People don't really know. They see symbols, they see certain things in videos and hear certain things, but they don't really understand and grasp what's really going on behind the scenes. Right. And what do you think that does to the reputation of not only that artist, but the people that maybe represent these symbols or are mentioned in these artist songs?
Again, you know what it is why that today's society we losing a lot of the translation of a lot of things. Why? Through our symbols and things. Why? You got to look at it. How long was these symbols existing, and how come these symbols till today still mean a lot? And what's the prestige behind the symbols? So when you have to look at it at the end of the day, what people again is translating these things to today's culture. They're not really going back to the ancient formats in which they first came about. And that's where the translation is being lost. And then when people, again, not understanding the meaning behind certain things, what they're doing is only capturing what they are witnessing. So again, each person brings a meaning of their concept. It's like his story. You know, he only brings the concept in which he can bring it. You know, until you start adapting to yourself and start, doing your research and understanding the background itself and then how to apply it to yourself, now you can understand again in what direction this really means. And with these symbols, the symbols again is telling you a certain structure, because everything has a purpose. It's like a table. What is a table? What's the meaning behind a table? Now, if you start taking this table and doing something different, then you lost the concept of really what the table is supposed to be, because the tradition was built for a purpose of what the table was. Right. But now you start dancing on top of it, or you start spinning and things like that. Now you took the whole translation away from the table. Well, but go back to the ancient form. When they build it, what was they building for? What purpose?
I definitely see what you're saying. That was a great way to break it down. Definitely, I appreciate that. But do you think these artists maybe play with the symbols and play with these words just to, to push the buzz, maybe get extra sales or whatever? And how do you feel about that?
Everything's a game, brother. Right? You know what it is? Why in the way of life? Why you gotta look at again? Why what sells right now? Right? And what the people is looking for, or what people don't know what they're looking for. And what it is why if I can now bring a verse and make that my verse and make people say, oh, that was nice, I like that, or throw it into the language that the kids that they promoting it to is hearing it, then guess what happens? I'm going to keep running with it until somebody call me out.
Okay.
See, that's what happens. Let's keep making this work until somebody tell me different. Now, if they don't tell me different, I got to go mine. Now, when somebody else starts saying, hey, this is not correct, right? Now I got to stop, because now I have to tell the truth, where I'm getting it from. See? So everybody play the game wanting to get caught. Yeah.
That's cool, man. Definitely different. We broke it down pretty good. I like what you were saying about it. The artist, at the end of the day, the artist is that artist. They're going to say what they feel and, promote what they want to promote. Thank you, Brother Fisher, for your time and explaining some of the things to the people out there, JCT TV. Do you have anything for Brother Fisher you want to ask him?
Oh no.
All right.
That's family. Right. I want to tell you, I leave that for the people to understand. Right. In life, you make it in what you want to make it of. Don't let no one tell you indifferent who you are until you believe that's who you are. So in life, continue to follow the path that your heart tell you is appropriate for you until you say, this is not who I am. And to that point happens, what? Don't let no one sell you or make you any more different than you yourself can't adapt to. Right? And with that, that you can go as far as you want to. Because in your heart, you know for sure what you're doing is definitely who you are.
Sounds great. Thank you, Brother Fisher. Appreciate your time.